Kyle Swalinski joining us from the Valley View football program. And Kyle, you got nice size to you. Talk about the position you'll be playing this year for the Cougars.
This year I'll be playing tight end and defensive end.
As far as the off season, talk about what kind of work you put in the off season to put you in a position this year to be a starter.
Definitely a lot of weightlifting. I haven't been to do that like past years because of injuries. I tore my ACL freshman year, tore my labrum 10th grade year. So it's a great relief to get in the weight room now and see like the difference.
Talk about going through some of the battles of some of the injuries and challenges. Said, oh man, now I got this. Now I got to move along to that.
Yeah. A big difference in that is my trainer, Ashley. She put me through a lot of work. You know, she helped me out great amount of time. But yeah, I put all my thank you to her because she pushed me every day with my ACL and then my labrum. Same thing.
How about over on the baseball side, another sport that you play? Talk about trying to be healthy for that and positions you play there.
Well, I didn't push it too hard in baseball because my shoulder, that's obviously a big thing to use, but just kind of took it easy, played first base, DH'd a little bit, so took it easy there.
Let's talk about some of the guys this year you think will make a splash for the Valley View Cougars. Who are some players that you're excited to see?
Sam Pittman, he's a linebacker. Robert Sebastianelli, linebacker. Brian Durkin, he's our other defensive end. And Chandler Fuller, our quarterback. I think we should be all right there.
And as far as the future endeavors for you next year, are you giving a thought as far as what you may want to do with your life?
I'm not sure yet. Still deciding right now. See, hopefully some colleges come in.
What do you guys have to offer this year on the football field? Probably people looking saying, Valley View, they might be okay, a little bit of an underdog, but will you take that role?
Yeah, definitely. We definitely lost a lot of kids. You know, that's gonna hurt us, but I think we should be all right. You know, we have a lot of young kids, but hopefully we'll be there.
Kyle, great to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Sam Pittsman joining us here from the Valley View Cougars football team. And Sam, let's talk about Coach Howanitz and what he says. Hey, Sam, this is what I need you to do because you're a football guy.
Yeah. Coach Howanitz definitely looked at me as being a leader for this season. We're really young. We lose a lot of talent from last season. Every single day we're just looking to get better and better. And Coach Howanitz looks at me, Kyle Swalinski, and others to step up and be a leader this year.
How about as far as your football growth? Talk about when you came in as a football player at Valley View and now as you're going to go out your senior year. What do you think you improved on?
Well, from freshman year to now, I definitely improved on leadership skills 100%. As a football player, definitely technique, reading blockers, shedding. That's a big quality for linebackers, so that's what I really worked on.
So defense, would you say you take a little more pride in than offense?
I would say so, but you got to score touchdowns to win. So,
talk about the offensive end. You look like a pretty tough fullback. So talk about what makes a tough fullback and what makes you tough to either, somebody you're blocking them or you're trying to run them over, one or the other.
Well, you definitely got to be hard-nosed to play fullback. Got to open up the hole for the back. We have good back this year, Trayon Jones, Seth Vernon that just dominated in track, so open for him to step up, but you got to definitely be hard-nosed to play fullback.
So that backfield, talk about, you mentioned a little bit,
Well, we have a big fight, two running backs coming back this year, Trayon Jones and Seth Vernon. Seth was hurt last year. Trayon played really well for us, but it's a big competition between those two right now. Well, Chandler's back this year, quarterback. He had a good season last year, but we also have another senior too that's looking good too at practice. So it's between those two right now.
As far as overall the outlook with your teammates and where do you see the work ethic right now on a scale of 1 to 10? You think you guys are near the top as far as guys working hard this year?
Oh, we're working very hard every single day in the weight room, out at practice, running every single day. It's definitely, you got to be really conditioned, especially for those first 3 games. Are very hard and difficult.
Well, hey, great to see you. We wish you the best.
All right, thank you.
Chandler Fuller joining us from the Valley View Cougars. And Chandler, let's talk about being a quarterback and coming back this year. And
there's really no pressure anymore. It's all gone now. Now that I'm a senior, more confident about everything. That's really it. There's no pressure at all.
Receivers, tight ends back. Talk about some of those guys you have coming back this season.
We lost a lot of talent last year with our wide receivers, with the Carey boys and Osborne. but now we have a lot of young players coming up, and they will fill the job pretty well.
As far as things that you have to learn as a player at Valley View, talk a little bit about different things from year to year. You said, hey, now that I'm a senior, I don't have any pressure. How about the playbook? Do you kind of figure out most of the guys' positions, so when coach says, hey, what didn't you do right here?
Yeah, it's pretty easy once you get like practicing every day after a whole year experience. When you're in there every single play for every practice and game, you just learn it like reading a book. It just comes naturally.
How about for you, the weight room? Talk about some things that you improved on in there and what you did, because you're a football guy. That's all you do.
Yeah, I am a football guy. Lift all year round. I got stronger and worked on getting faster, improve my arm strength, running ability.
How about leadership-wise? What do you bring to the table as a leader? Are you a guy who does it by example? You're a guy who has to get after some of the guys? Of course, there's some natural leadership when you are a quarterback, too.
Oh, yeah. I'm more just show them what they have to do, and if something needs to be said or help, I'll be that guy to help them. And I'm not like the type to scream or, I like to just be nice, help them out when they need help.
How about the support you get from your family to get into games, or maybe it's getting after you academically? Talk about your family saying, hey, you got to get the job done.
Oh yeah, they're real tough on me. Like if I'm slacking or anything, they'll be the first ones to yell at me, tell me to get going, and they push me to be the best as I can be.
And next year, you're hoping to play football at that next level. You're not sure where, but what do you think you have to offer at college, and when that's something you want to do?
Well, I think I am a really good dual threat quarterback. I hurt teams with my arm and with my legs, so that's what I could offer to colleges, and a leader.
It's all important stuff. Of course, you're hoping to lead this young Valley View Cougar team this year, so we wish you the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Robert Sebastianelli joining us from the Valley View Cougars football team. And Robert, let's talk about your role on the team.
I'm the middle linebacker, one of the middle linebackers, and I'm a fullback on offense.
As far as being a tough guy, do you associate? Usually you hear the name Sebastianelli, those are pretty tough guys. You fit that mold?
Those are some big shoes to fill in the family, but I guess I could fill that pretty well.
And talk about some toughness on the team overall, some other guys that kind of fit that role of getting after physically.
Of course, yeah. We have some tough guys on our team. We have Sam Pitzman, Kyle Swinsky. We have some strong guys on this team.
As far as what you guys are going to need to do to win football games, you're going to outscore people? You're going to have to try to hold people down? What do you think it's going to be?
Of course, it would be to outscore people, but in the grand scheme of things, it would just be hopefully hold teams. I think we're going to be able to do it this year. I think we have it in it.
As far as growing up with this team and seeing guys work, what are you most optimistic about for the Valley View Cougars this year?
I'd say our offense. We work pretty hard on our offense every week, and it comes down to just repping plays over and over again. So I think that'll be our strong point.
Weight room stuff, leadership stuff, all that stuff that seniors get, and I'm sure you're one of those guys. What are some things that you think you guys did in the weight room in the off season?
We pushed really hard in the weight room, as most other teams are. But I think we take that. Every day we get in there, we work. We start in the mornings, we finish, we condition, we do everything right, hopefully.
Talk about Coach Howanitz's message with you guys and the rest of the coaching staff of trying to say, guys, we're going to have to try to outwork a lot of people this year. We may not have the most talented team, but we're gonna do our best to outwork everybody.
Yeah, that's the. We think that we can outwork almost any team that's out there. So,
as far as the outlook defensively this year. You said that you're going to be young and there's going to be some challenges.
Yeah,
what a couple players that you see maybe in that mix trying to push for playing time to maybe make a difference.
Exactly. Well, I think this year we lost some key players on our defense, but I mean, who says that there aren't kids who can step up and play those positions? I think we'll have to see who wants to step up and play on a Friday night. So that's all we can do.
As far as baseball, something else you do. What do you like about the game of baseball?
I'm a catcher, so I mean the general of the field, I guess, and I take the brunt force of everything, so I enjoy that. But
I don't know if anybody grows up and says, hey, I want to be the catcher. Sometimes you're just forced into it, right?
I didn't want to be the catcher. I just got thrown into it when I was a kid, so that's just how it happened all my life.
And then next year, Is sports something you're thinking about at that next level?
Either one that because I've given the opportunity to go play in the college, I think I want to play football in college, so it depends. It's just whatever comes my way.
Academically, talk about some subject areas you like.
Science is my strong point. I enjoy science a lot, and maybe it's something I pursue in college.
All right, well, we wish you the best, and thanks for coming into our Carol and Janelle.
Thank you.
Jeremy Stanton joining us from the Valley View Cougars football team. And Jerry, let's talk about your contributions this year, what you hope to do with this Cougar team.
Me and Chandler Fuller are going to battle it out for the quarterback position. We're battling hard, we're fighting for that spot, If I do get in there, I don't have the strongest arm, but I think I can make some great contributions with us, like in the run game and short passes, and anything the coach wants me to get done, I can get it done.
Let's talk about some of those other weapons offensively in the backfield. Who are some guys that you see, or receivers for that matter?
Seth Vernon and Treyon Jones. They're like battling out at running back, but I think Treyon Jones is gonna get the start. But since he's played last year, but Seth Vernon is gonna be a great contribution. I mean, he was first in the 100 in districts this year for Quad A, and he was great for it. He's gonna be great for us this year.
Let's talk about some of those offensive linemen this year. Are you replacing a lot up front?
Not really. We're losing a few. We had a few sophomores last year that are coming back and played great last year for us when we needed them to. And Connor Judge and Brian Durkin, EJ Alco, they're going to be great for us this year.
Jeremy, let's talk a little bit about the camaraderie you guys have of being in the weight room, or maybe being on the field playing, or hanging out at somebody's house.
We're a great team. You know what I mean? Like, we're always together. We're always doing, like, if we go out, like, the whole team's coming. You know what I mean? We like to stay together and do everything as a team.
So the wins and losses aren't necessarily always on the field; they're off the field, as you say, and being that great team.
Absolutely.
Memories you guys will have forever.
Oh, absolutely. High school is the best time. Everybody says high school is like the best time of your life, and it's great to be spent with your teammates.
Of course, you seem to be involved with some other sports. You love athletics. Talk about some other things you do
yeah.
at Valley View.
I'm going to play basketball this year as well. I played in the past, but I'm going to get back into it this year, and I'm most likely going to throw the javelin and track. So it's going to be great. It's going to be a great year, great senior year.
I love your optimism, and I wish you the very best.
Thank you.
Jaden Duplessis joining us from the Valley View Cougars football team. And Jaden, let's talk a little bit about what position you play and what you're looking forward to this season.
I play wide receiver on offense and safety on defense. We got a lot of guys that left us last year, so I'm looking forward to see how all of us can step up on a Friday night when we need us most.
Yeah, it sounds like everybody's pretty optimistic, although you guys have to replace so much talent. What makes you guys so optimistic?
We lost like Evan Carey and Jake Osborne, who are two great athletes, but we got like a lot of freshmen that are coming up from the freshman team. They went 10-0, so we got a lot of talent coming up.
So very young guys may have to fill in some of those roles. How about the senior leadership this year? Talk about those guys, jobs that have to be filled of saying, hey, this is the way we do it here at Valley View.
Well, yeah, guys like Sam Pitzman and Kyle Swinsky really. They step up at that leadership role. They have to fill in the shoes of the guys who left, so they're doing a good job with that.
As far as weight room stuff, you talk about that, but then there's off the field stuff. And one of your teammates said, hey, we're a great team off the field. You guys go places together, you hang out, you do the right things. Talk about making those good decisions as a young man.
Yeah, a bunch of us, we always get together on like weekends and after practice, and we just go out to eat or go in a pool. Whoever has a pool, we just go swimming somewhere, and we have good friendships.
As far as your contributions on the field, what do you offer? Are you fast? Do you have some strength to you? You have some athleticism? Talk about some things that you think you'll do out there on the field for Valley View.
On wide receiver, I think I have great route running. I think I could provide that. And safety, I'm free safety, so like quarterback of the defense. So calling out the coverages for all the guys out there is what I do on defense.
All right, well, we wish you the best here this season.
All right, thank you.
Chase Combs joining us from the Valley View Cougars football team, heading into your junior year. Chase, let's talk about your outlook for this season with this Cougar team. What are you seeing so far?
We're seeing a lot of good looks so far. We lost a couple key players from last season. We have a lot of young guys coming up, which we need lots of them to fit into the shoes, and we're just looking forward to this season.
How about some of these younger guys? You're seeing any, couple guys that you could say, hey, this guy might be okay in a couple of years?
Yeah, Alex Sabkov, he's pushing every single day to get a spot at wide receiver, cornerback. Janasa Boom working in at defense. Dylan Awana, same thing with him, defense or at wide receiver. And that's mostly it. They're just all pushing each other to the limits.
How about for you? What can we see out of Chase this year for playing time? You're looking to make more of an impact offensively, defensively, or wherever you get an opportunity?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, offense, I'm gonna try and do my best at routes. For defense, I'm gonna try and lock down as a corner. Special teams, especially, just gonna do my best and get whatever I can get each play.
What do you see coming back on the offense or defensive lines this year for Valley View? Do you guys have any size this year up front?
Yeah, I think we have good size. It's going to be hard, just a bunch of young guys coming up. They just need to push each other and just go against anyone that they have to go against and not be...
Don't be intimidated,
Yeah.
right? That's not
You
easy,
gotta be ready.
especially as a young lineman. For you, you're a guy that likes to stay busy. Football, basketball, baseball, doesn't matter. Talk about just being an athlete and being busy and having some camaraderie with the guys in different seasons.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's painful. Sometimes you just have to relax, but as an athlete like this, you just like to be out, make more friends, be together, be a family bond all the time, and just make the game easier.
All right, Chase, we appreciate you coming out to our Carol and Janelle.
Thank you.
Connor Judge joining us from the Valley View Cougars football team. And Connor, let's talk about your junior season. I'm sure you're pretty excited about playing some ball, but you'll be on the offensive line this year for the Cougars. Talk about some of those guys that you hope are pushing for playing time.
Oh yeah, well we got a lot of great guys this year. A couple guys coming back that started last year, and a bunch of new kids, like younger kids. Some of the older guys are like Brian Durkin. He's played for 2 years now. Like Mike Sebastianelli, EJ Alco, and a couple of the younger kids are like Johnny Snippets, who could step up for us at tackle, and Kyler Rosina and Logan Burns for like extra guards and that.
How about for you personally? Talk about some things that you worked on in the off season to take your game up a level.
Well, I just worked on like my feet and that, trying to get stronger for the field.
Weight room dedication. Did you see a nice effort this year?
Yeah, a lot of the kids. Everyone was putting in a lot of effort this year.
How about linebacking crew? We know of a couple of guys that told us that that's where they're playing. It looks like you'll be filling in there as well. So talk about some of those linebackers that you see.
Well, yeah, we have a lot of great linebackers coming back, like Sam Pitzman, Robert Sebastianelli, and then we have a couple newer kids like Dominic Lupini and Ryan Turlip who could step up for us.
You look overall at this team, what do you think will be the strength of the team, and what will be some of the challenges you guys will have to kind of come together quickly with to have a good year?
Well, I think some of our weaknesses is that we lost a bunch of talent last year, and we have a lot of new kids who have to step up and fill in spots for us.
How about the strengths?
The strengths, all together, we're just a good group of kids. We work hard together. We push each other.
Having that bond always helps, and maybe makes you get a couple of wins where maybe you're not supposed to. And of course, this year in the league, it'll be a great battle. Any teams in particular you enjoy playing, or is every game a fun one?
Every game, pretty much. I just love playing football.
Talk about wrestling. That's something else you do. What you like about that?
I don't know. I've just been wrestling since I was a little kid, and I fell in love with it. It's just really fun for me.
And talk about what weight you think you'll be competing at when wrestling comes up in the winter.
Well, I'll probably be wrestling 195 again like last year.
Well, we wish you the very best, and thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.